Spoiler alert if you didn't watch the previous episode of the Calgary GM Mode series here in the playoffs. Yeah, we won. We won big time. 5-1 victory at home. First game on home ice in the series. So we've clawed ourselves right back into this one. We dominated that game, played brilliantly. And we will now face the San Jose Sharks again at home for Game 4 with a guarantee that this series is going right back to San Jose. And I got good news too for this one. Custom music is finally in. I got a proper thumb drive that will work because only certain brands of thumb drives actually work with the PS3. So I've got one that works. I got the music copied onto the PS3 and I've got it added into a custom music playlist and in the game. So we got a custom intro and goal horn this time. So everything's going to feel great. Hopefully hopefully in the future me can edit the previous episode of this properly, and it will have a proper goal horn and intro and everything. And I may need to record an intro. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do for an intro. I may have to do something for it. I'll figure something out for an intro. But by the time this episode goes up, the previous episode, of course, will be live. And this is a lot to say before we get into the gameplay, which we're going to do right now. The Flames take the ice tonight with a win in the series. Finally, it's about time. It came on home ice in Game 3. And this is a crucial game in the series for both of these teams. You can argue every game in the series is crucial, but this one in particular is series swinging. We stick with Peter Mrazek in the net. Look at that 908 save percentage looking very beautiful. The team that wins this game, it could really have a dramatic effect on the series. Because if we win this game, we even the series at 2. And if the Sharks take victory, they go up in a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. And we will get an early power play. Joe Thornton for, I'm assuming, boarding. It was literally the first play of the game, a dump. And look at the fans. They are loving it. And they are wet and wild, and so am I. Hopefully the Calgary Flames can burn bright here on the power play. Make Thornton feel the punishment, feel the burn. Very appropriate for taking that penalty. So here we go, early game power play. Girardi working that half wall, already looking for it. There it is. Keep that inside the zone. Across the seam, down low for Callahan. It just missed. Berchi bump back to Girardi, going down low, still looking for that pass. It's through the seam. Oh, it's back to Berchi. It was supposed to go through the seam, and unfortunately, that missed pass is going to lead to Couture on a breakaway. On our power play, still has it, and he's drawn a penalty. It was a stick infraction there for, I believe, Sven Berchi, and it just a really bad penalty to take, but I don't know how we missed that on the pass backwards on the power play, back to the top of the point on the umbrella, and at the end of the day, we negate our own power play with Mike Camilleri's 2-minute minor for slashing. I mean, it kind of a play where I felt like we were forced to have to kind of take that penalty. We needed to get the puck back, and it was a scrambling mess. Very frustrating to open your power play like that. That tie-up in front is so crucial by Yemelin. A good poke at it. Hard saucer pass. Trying to get it to Glenn Cross. It will force the Sharks to dump back in. We stay at 4-on-4. 30 more seconds of 4-on-4. There it is to Summers. He has a tough time handling it, but he's got it now, and we do stay onside with that. Summers, the pull-up. Just going to take a big rip and score on the 4-on-4 play. And then there you go. You got the goal horn in the game. The Flames open the goal scoring with Chris Summers again. That happened in Game 3. So that might be a great omen for the Calgary Flames. Walk right in and spank it right into the twine. And the Calgary Flames making the Sharks feel the heat early in the Game 4. Very similar approach to how we had Game 3. That'll be an icing. And now the Sharks get their turn on the power play, which has been very dangerous and difficult to deal with in this series. The Sharks with a lethal power play. I don't need to tell you that twice. Thornton wins it back to the point. Girardi trying to clean it up. Berchi will. And he will just carefully send it down the ice. No risk of a delay of game penalty. Whoa, look at the aggressive forechecking there by Backlund. We have gone, by the way, to what is called a weak side lock in the video game, but I believe similar to the left wing lock forechecking strategy. And if you want to know what the difference is, we ran a 1-2-2 aggressive. Basically a very aggressive trap in the attacking zone in the last game. In the last 2 games, we've ran that strategy. It almost worked out to our great success in San Jose. Berchi has it. Power move to the net. Just trying to take it. Oh, with baseball style out of the air by Camilleri. But, of course, wide of the net. And Torres is just rejected of that opportunity. Hoodler spins, drops, finds Glenncross. Just a nice, easy shot on the goal. That was not even the intended target with that pass. But it did find its way to Glenncross. He says, don't mind if I do. But he shot it right into Niemi. So an easy save there for the Sharks netminder. Here's a replay. Hoodler with a spin move, the drop. That was intended for Weidman. But that is not whose stick it found. And now we got, this is, I believe, Boyle, part of the 4th line out there, just trying to keep grinding. 4th line has been surprisingly good in this series. Look at that. Boyle all over Thornton. Just couldn't quite create a turnover or an opportunity. A helmet has been lost. I don't know whose head lost that. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry, Chris Butler. That was a tough play. And we just want to dump the puck in. We got a defenseman there, send it in. And it's going to take an odd Karam. Nystrom trying to find the puck off of the side of the net there. You can see the aggressiveness of the forecheck. And the Sharks go offside. So that should be a D-zone face-off as well for San Jose. Because of where the pass came from. And this is Marleau putting the big hit on Butler. My God. And after we had just put a big hit on them. And Butler left the puck there as well in front of the goal line. So I think there was maybe some miscommunication as to who was supposed to pick that up. Camilleri loses it. I was anticipating a face-off win there, actually. Oh, we were all over that, but that is fine. And they will dump this in. Girardi, shovel it. We got a lot of space on that weak side. We got to find it. What a beautiful pass to Glenncross. And the puck, just like that, is up in transition. And we lose it. And subsequently regain it. And that should be just shot toward the net. It'll be wide, back to the point. Point man not able to get there. Torres does first. And Shepard, what will he do with this? He pulls back up at the point, waiting for help. Waiting for help still. Hoodler has it. Should just be able to take this. And he just shovels it along. It careens all the way down. Just wide of Niemi. Shoveled along the boards. A little bit of a spastic play right now. And that is Dan Girardi getting involved in the physical action. Avoids that stick check. Still has it down low. Working that behind the net setup we got going on there. And then we lose it. And then we almost got it back. Really good stick there on the ice as it's supposed to be. Gagliardi down low. Girardi intercepts that. He said, not if I have anything to say about this. Jones shrugs a hit off. Jones, a dangle move. A power move toward the net. Trying to go there. And then Pavelski just rubs him right off the puck. Backlund on the backhand. Got it on net. Back to the point. Flung there. Rebound for Backlund. Irwin cleans it up. Watch the stick. We don't want any stick infractions. Backlund just off the shoulder of Niemi. And you can see that the weak side lock forecheck, or left wing lock, however you want to describe it, having great success against the Sharks. They're having to figure out how to deal with this. New forechecking pressure for the Flames in this game. There's no one on the boards for that. No matter, as we get it out anyway. Nystrom works with Backlund. Saucered for Backlund. The return pass, trying to find Nystrom. It was definitely a very unselfish play to make there, but I don't think Nystrom ever had a chance to actually get to that. The Sharks player defending it well. Marleau in the zone. Protects it. The fanned on one-timer by Havlat. He's nudged a bit. Been a menace. And he's a menace again. He's been a menace in this series, and I just don't know how he scores these goals. Where is Mrazek going? I want to see was Mrazek shoved by his own teammate? Oh, you know what? He was. Havlat was pushed into Mrazek. It shoved Mrazek out of the crease. And he was not even anywhere near being in position to make a save. Havlat scores a very similar style goal that he had in San Jose on the backhand, wide open cage. We got to put 2 bodies on Havlat in this series. He's really starting to freaking piss me off. He really is. It's starting to piss me off anytime that guy's on the ice. That is the San Jose Sharks' first line. Just got to focus on getting it right back. Down low, we keep working it. Callahan in front. The give and go back to Camilleri. It was the right play. Callahan and Camilleri. We love that combination here in Calgary. Nice interception, turnover, but will we ice this? It looks like it's going to have enough momentum. It will. We will not contest that icing. Frantic play right now. Very frantic play. I would like to get back on the power play, just to see what the power play can do if we actually set it up proper. Reverse for Callahan. Wide open is... Who is this? I don't know who it is. It's Glenncross. Camilleri back the other side to Glenncross. He almost pulled that windmill off. Camilleri has it in the corner. We got the rollout. Oh, looking for Jones, who scored a one-timer on that side of the ice in Game 3. It was the game winner of Game 3. That is dangerously batted. And now the Flames with possession. Shoveled along. Jones, how did that work? The one-handed shove finds its way to Jones, who got a decent chance on the net. He did not score on it, but he got it on the net. That's the only thing that matters. Giordano backpedaling behind the net. We got the wide open Berchi, who shimmy shakes around. That word is going to be said a lot in this series. Hoodler, whoa! And Hoodler still has it. That shot is deflected wide. Going at whoever that is for the Sharks that had possession in the corner. Reverse, down low, behind the net. Jones can't quite handle the pass. Maybe not fully prepared for it. Big saucer, and it's going to be Gagliardi anyway, but despite the fact that we defended that well, Mrazek just denying opportunities right now. Cut off the front of the net. The 2 defensemen on this same side of the ice, so I don't really like that. We got to do what we got to do to get the puck and get it out. This should be dumped in here. Summers will. Dumped into the corner. Nystrom will chase, and he will glove it out of the air. Going to the back door. Klo will score, and we're interrupted by a disconnection of the controller, but mind that not, as Ryan Klo gets it off of the dump and chase. It was Nystrom who went in first, gloved it out of the air, fed it through the defense, and Klo scores on essentially the back door. Niemi just left a little bit of space, and Klo finds it. And in my surprise that went in, the controller did disconnect. Remember, this is a physical connection. It is physically plugged into the PS3, so it is prone to disconnect at times. I'm using a PS4 controller physically plugged into the PS3. Backlund almost shook not only the defense, but the goaltender. Our offense has just been eating this San Jose defense alive in the last 2 games. Coming back to Calgary has been a revelation for this team. And just bear with the controller disconnects. It's going to happen a bit in this game. Boyle hard to the net. Butler back in. Kick it back in. Yeah. We got tied up there. Nice nudge there on Desjardins. Poked away from Desjardins, and now the Sharks. Boyle sends it up. Misses the pass. And that'll be an icing. We get icing against San Jose. So I'm going to put, 2.5 to go in the period. Yeah, we'll put the first line out there. I don't mind putting the first line out there. I don't know who San Jose has out there. It's not the first line. It is the 4th line. This is a perfect time to put the first line out there. A little bit tired 4th line there for the San Jose Sharks, and Weidman completely misses it, and he misses it a second time. So Kennedy is going to get in, and Mrazek will cover it there. Weidman trying to move that up ice. It is Callahan. Callahan can dangle. He goes across the middle, pulls back, fires, and a glove save by Niemi. So now we'll put the 3rd line out, I think is appropriate. Hopefully the Sharks put their 3rd line out there as well. I can't believe that we're not getting any penalties against the San Jose Sharks for this after the whistle stuff. Truly unnecessary. Then again, it is the playoffs. We win the face-off in the attacking zone. Why did we do a spin move? And we'll take a penalty. I accidentally had a finger over the left trigger, and the left trigger does the spin move. And I didn't mean to do that, and then it led to me taking a penalty as well with Giordano. High sticking. We have gotten in trouble for a lot of stick infractions in this series, so we got to be way more responsible with our sticks. particularly high sticking, has been a problem. So if we're missing that stick lift, it's really bad for us. We got to pick our spots when we go for that stick lift. Not getting us in trouble as much for a tripping infraction, for example, so we're much cleaner when we're going for those poke checks, but the stick lifts are not happening in this series. Oh my goodness, Couture almost just broke Yemelin, but Yemelin gets it out, and he continues poking at it, and he pokes at it again a third time, and it's right up to Backlund. Backlund will stop and spin away from that. Backlund around. Backlund lost it and almost created something out of that. I mean, that was creating something out of a whole lot of nothing. I didn't feel like he had anywhere to go against 4 defenders at least. At the end of the day, it's killing time and killing this penalty off, which is the most important thing that we can do. And Yemelin, no second thought. Well, that's going to be into the bench. I was going to say no second thoughts about that one, but at least it's not a delay of game. But black eye for Brent Burns. There have been no fights in this series yet, so that is not from a fight. 7.6 to go. The most important thing we can do is get to this and get it right out, right down the ice. And that's going to end the first period. We got to keep it level score at 1. Or no, rather we have to lead, right? We got the 2-1 lead. I forgot about the goal that we did get. So we got the 2-1 advantage going into the first intermission, which is absolutely critical. This was the opening salvo in the game from Chris Summers. This was the goal that tied it. Very controversial one. Of course, we did shove Havlat into Peter Mrazek on that play. And then this, the goal that regained the lead for the Calgary Flames. Once again, out shooting. And I would argue definitely feel like we're outplaying. I mean, not only on the scoreboard, but just the play of game would confirm that the Flames are outplaying and out-hustling the San Jose Sharks. But it's very slight in our favor. We are out-shooting them, and we are outscoring them right now. But we're still on a penalty kill, on a big one, against a dangerous Sharks power play. And they're getting their first unit on the power play out there right now, and that will be down the rink. And that should be the end of the power play for the San Jose Sharks. Don't go in too aggressive here on that forecheck. Just make sure we get reset so we can get back to 5-on-5. And a guy coming out of the box, interrupted by Burns, though. I was going to get it right to him. And it's knocked down. Camilleri dropped. Could not find Jones with the drop pass. And Jones took someone out who did not have the puck there. And that's not a goal for Couture. Oh my goodness. The Sharks coming out flying right now. Weidman, be very careful with that puck around the goal crease. So Jones, float it, opposite corner dump, might get out of play. No, it's going to stay in play. It's going to bounce several times. Across. Jones just couldn't get the one-timer. Jones has it again. Over to Hoodler. It's reckless passing right now by the Calgary Flames. It is just not working out for us. At least not yet. Hoodler, down low, the reverse. Baertschi can't handle it. Jones escaped. He left the wrong side of the net. And he would have had the puck there if he just stayed where he was. Yemelin really takes a good piece of the body. And this one is going to be flung out to center. Just hoping to hit a Flames player. At center ice, lots of weird stuff going on. Weird physics going on up there in the neutral ice. That one's shoved back toward the point. Blocked down again. Shepard cutting back again. Defenseman trying to figure out. We're really playing strong to that side of the rink defensively. Trying to cover off the strong side of the ice. Where the Sharks were working it there. And we do get a fortunate whistle from Peter Mrazek. You know, I'm defending this goal crease. Hey, you guys do that on your end. I'm going to do it on my end too. Has Peter Mrazek become the savior for the Calgary Flames in this series? He had a rough first game, much better second game, and of course brilliant in Game 3. One blemish on the night for Peter Mrazek in Game 3. No one's up there, of course, I'm well aware, but we have left that one there for Vlasic to get tormented by Summers. I think that's going to become an icing. It will. We tried to chase it down, but it will become an icing. When in doubt, just try to get the puck out of the zone, but we got a much closer game this evening through 2 and a bit, or 1 and a bit, rather. 1 period and a bit. We've not even played half of the game and half of the second period. That'll be dumped in. We got to take advantage of those dump-in physics. Oh, yeah, Boyle. And it'll be a shot. They just handed it to us. Couldn't convert on that turnover. And it's not just Thornton. It's that whole line has got to be shut down. And Martin Havlat is attributing to Joe Thornton's point streak that he's got going on in this playoff series. I think he's on the scoreboard tonight first line has been too much to handle for the Calgary Flames defense. But if we can limit the Sharks to being a one-line team, I think we will be competitive enough in this series. That just misses Glenn Cross. And it is not going to be an icing. We just need to... The main thing is keeping one forward at all times, and that's what the weak side lock is doing. We get two guys at least aggressive on the forecheck, and the stick breaks on the dump in down low. And it's fed for Glenn Cross. Oh, what a save by Niemi. That was a great save. But on that forecheck, we send two guys in aggressive, but at least keep one forward back at all times so you can cover all bases, especially when you have the lead. I feel like this is going to be a forechecking system that is going to allow us to hold on to leads in this series. We got one right now. We almost didn't, as a big save was made by Mrazek on Torres, who was waiting for it in the slot. Yeah, get all over him, and we're right in the right spot with Backlund to get that puck. Pulling out another pass missed. Really errant passing by the Flames right now. Just cannot connect. No tape-to-tape passes, just totally missing it. Girardi will have to try to send that up the rink, and it will. Drop pass between the legs. The Sharks are still trying to get back on side. Well, the puck goes from one side of the rink to the other. Coast to coast it goes. Girardi, a whack at it, but Gagliardi was there first. Stahlberg, got to watch the broken stick. The deke goes right to Demers. He just laid it there. That one is rejected back in. Stahlberg trying to be first man to it. Kicked along further along the kick plate. Hoodler down low in the corner for Stahlberg. Desjardins was faster. And there's a good poke check. Get in on that forecheck. Yes, yes, yes. Stay in there on the net. Yep, big rebound. Put it right there. Hoodler could have been a man cashing in on that rebound. And the Sharks, they miss a pass. We got to quick up this. Yeah, quickly up. And a windmill. Well, I was going to try to do a windmill. That was just chipped in instead. The pace has really picked up. Very frantic now. Both teams, of course, at this point, staying pretty disciplined. That's batted out by Berchi. Just a safe play to get it over the blue line. And this is Havlat who has the puck. Put a man on him. I don't care where he in the zone, where on the ice he is, what zone he's in. Always a dangerous man with the puck. I'm not saying intentionally go out there and injure him, but definitely got to put a body on him. Summers will just stop behind the net, try to reset our breakout, and the nets come off. So the forechecker got a little carried away. I believe that was Patrick Marleau that was in on that forechecking play. Yes, he ran straight into Mrazek. And I get to take a little bit of a breath, or a little bit of a pause, catch my breath. Doing this commentary with this level of play is just almost too much. Barely getting oxygen to my brain right now. Oh, man. Pavelski. And I don't know what happened, but, man, they were really close to scoring right there. And they still have it. Couture on the backhand. Just send it. Yep, just send it out over the blue line. And now they are the team dictating pace. Couture, a weird spin, turn around, and it's in the crease. God, it ended up in the crease. We got to slow down this Sharks attack right now. They're doing too much. Are we going to get a replay of that? Yeah, we are. Look at Couture. What is this? That's the backhand try. That was from before. That was earlier than that spin around try that he just had. They got blocked. It got blocked down, and the puck ended up in the goal crease anyway. That's the difference in shots in this period. 13-3. We're not winning face-offs, of course, and we're not doing anything to slow down this Sharks attack. Now, we might have to have a change of strategy. They have really adjusted nicely, San Jose has. Oh, that's to the backdoor. Desjardins blocked down in front. That might have been off the side of the net. Now we cannot control play right now. We can't get it into the attacking zone. Callahan, of course, he likes to cut across the middle and do that dangle to the back door. No one's able to get to that. Glenn Cross in the goal crease with the puck. An aggressive stick-lifting play. No penalty taken on that one. Hey, Demers, you want to go? You want to go, Demers? We have not had a fight. We have not had a fight yet in this series. So if you want to tussle, I am absolutely willing to. Glenn Cross is anyway. I don't know that we have a whole lot of fighters. We do have Brian Boyle on this team. We just got to chip that one back in. What the hell? That was a weird deflection there off of a body. Torres, oh, I thought we were going to light him up. I really did. Stick lift from Shepard coming behind. That was brilliant. They're still giving up the stretch pass. I don't like that we're giving up the stretch pass. Get on the boards. Yeah, there's a Sharks player on the board. Stewart back in. Torres tries to get the second chance. That'll be chipped up off the glass. We're just playing to survive right now. I don't like it. I don't really like how we're playing this game out right now. We're just holding on as we give up another big pass right on the blue line, right on the tape as well. Get it and get some control. I see Jones, and again, totally missed Jones with the pass. It was a wide open tape-to-taper, and we miss him. Can't keep having these icings that lead to D-zone draws because we're not winning these face-offs. 3 shots for the period for the Flames. Sharks are going to tie this if we don't get it going in the other direction. Just need a shot off the rush. I don't care. Berchi, give me a shot off the rush. And we ran into the goaltender. So if that went in, that would have been a negatory for the Flames. It would have been canceled and probably would have been a penalty. And we just got to get on Gagliardi, get on the body. They're stretching the ice like this. That's a weird deflection, but a favorable one. It takes a Flames bounce here. Berchi all alone, kind of. Tries to do a little toe drag dangle move, just not happening against this Sharks defense right now. We were dangling them in the last game, but we don't have that kind of control, that kind of composure right now. Get pressure on him. Yeah, get pressure on Pavelski. But again, the Sharks maintain possession. They just send it right back in. So everyone's back this way in the zone. We can't really do an aerial flip. We have to aerial flip it. We don't have a choice. That's an offside if he played it over the blue line. Dumped back in by the Sharks. Reverse behind the net. Summers, stay in your position, buddy. And we take a big run at Havlat. D. The puck's got to get out. Puck's got to get out. Sharks are swarming with their forecheck. It's just too much to deal with. Glenncross tries to move. Benny bats it in off the pad of Niemi. He just stayed with that play. What persistence. And it's dumped into hip check is beauty. What a hip check. Who laid that hip check along? That was perfect. Nystrom, no help. And he saucers it along, just trying to get help, but careful and soft saucer pass. Nystrom, we take a penalty. We had to. Just did not like that rebound. This has been a game that we got to change it up. Defensive strategy has to change. I think we stay tight point, but this is not working. Contain the puck. Contain puck. Had to take that penalty. You had to take the penalty there. He was whacking away. Had to take the penalty. It's beginning to be a really frustrating game from our perspective. We have lost the grip on this game. We only have, I believe, 4 shots on goal in this period now. Got to get it up. Oh, come back for it, Boyle. Oh, don't get stick lifted D. God, their forecheck is really bad. I can't stand their forecheck. Just a shot. Just get a shot. Shot, Backlund, and we will get one to end the period. Really a miserable period for the Flames. Lucky to still preserve the lead for now. But we will enter the third period of play on the penalty kill. Getting outplayed, getting outshot right now. Getting outshot big time. 27 already for the Sharks. They have 27 shots. I can't even remember our totals. It looked like 13, I think, coming into this one. And the Sharks are on the power play. Won't be shocked if they tie it on this one, but we have got to do everything we can to kill this. Made a change of defensive strategy. We got to keep going physically at these guys. Giordano, just a nice flip back out of the zone. Don't flip it out of play. Just get it all the way down the ice, and don't go in too aggressive on the forecheck. This is all about playing a little more conservative for right now. We forced the Sharks offside. Pavelski. He knew he had a chance there to run it right into the zone, and he took a big lick right there from Butler. That's the kind of play we need to do. On those zone entries, they get nothing easy. There's the shot totals in the upper left-hand corner. Face off one and just down. Right down the ice. Especially on that side of the neutral zone, you just can't make a mistake with it. And we got really aggressive forecheckers right now, which is kind of fine, but we're killing a big penalty against a tough power play. Nice play to interrupt that. Boyle will shoot. Deflection. I know it's a deflection. And it will squeak out. Oh, a fortunate break for us that went over the neutral zone. We defend Pavelski well. Yemelin up, trying to get it up the gut. It will not get out, but now it will. Yeah, go Boyle. I just want a shot. Slap shot. Big FU bomb. Big FU bomb right into the glove of Niemi as we had another controller disconnect. There's going to be plenty of these to edit out. Editing this is going to be fun. I just know it's going to be fun. I just know it is. That's the big deflection they had. Couture? I believe that was Couture's deflection. Yes, it was. And a quick reaction with the blocker by Mrazek, having to adjust like that. Not easy. Camilleri, we need this one. On the forehand, we do. Just a quick shot. And we hail it wide of the net. Back in. Odd angle, I don't care. They've been doing it to us. We need to do it to them. And that is it for that penalty kill. And Giordano got to win that battle against Marlowe. He persisted. Still is. Come down low and cover that slot. I don't want anything easy in the slot for these guys. Be better defensively. Good play, Camilleri being where he needs to be. Glenncross We don't have numbers, so we're going to dump it in. Flush him out. Flush him out. There you go. Nothing's so easy. I don't care if we don't get the turnover on the forecheck. Just got to give these guys nothing up the ice. Now we got to regroup, and we got to go the other way. And Weidman to Callahan. Not really the intention for Callahan. We'll send that down low. Camilleri could not get the bounce. Good forecheck, though, by Jones. He just didn't quite get it back. Cross the rink, feed to McCarthy. And he just pulls up and chips it in. Girardi cancels his man out. We got to reverse this, or we'll move it there. That's fine. Right there. Dangerous pass, obviously, up the middle to Hudler. We'll get it on the wing to Berchi. And Berchi just dumps it in on the goaltender. That was not a set play. It wasn't supposed to be, but works out as a dump in and on the goaltender. And we will do the retrieving here. Weidman does not retrieve it. There was an attempt to retrieve it, but not much. Slap shot, stand-up save, and it's there. Gagliardi will tie the game. Oh, this is what happens when this game just gets frantic like this, and we have like I said, we've completely lost control of it. I don't know what we need to do. I don't know if we just need to dump and chase and go get it back, but the puck was, to be fair, the puck was bouncing everywhere. Mrazek made an interesting choice to stack the pads standing up together, or close the pads together, and then he was just out of position on a couple of rebounds. Made that tough. Having to make multiple saves in a row like that, you put yourself on the back foot. I don't know what we need to do, but I feel like we need to just start dumping the puck in for one. Dump it in, get in, and that's dumped in on the net. Dump it in, get on the forecheck, and get the puck right back. Create some favorable bounces for yourselves. Mrazek's not the problem tonight. In fact, he's been the savior of this game. He's the reason this game isn't a Sharks lead right now, although it's not far from becoming one if we keep this up. And it's a bobbled glove save. How'd the puck? Get it! Well, I don't know where the defenseman is. The defenseman does not pinch. I don't know where the forwards were going. They were going beside the net, I believe. The puck was going toward the corner. Summers, don't bobble that. Up, out, 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 and it's an indirect for Nystrom. Nystrom, shake move, trying to buy time for teammates. Nystrom, the cutback. Cuts to the middle, shot, and it is going to be on net. I'll take that, a shot on goal. Had to buy some time for our teammates. We just didn't get a whole lot of anything on that shift, but I'll take it. It's a shot on goal. And we'll go back to a normal face-off setup here for this next play. Remember, every line, all four lines are still behind the net attacking setup. We got to find whatever gave us success in game number 3. There you go, Yemelin. He pulls up, he's harassed. Yemelin over the net, though. Not sure what we should do with it. The point's covered. We got to send it back down. We just needed to send that puck back down. Point was totally covered. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pull it. Come on. Come back through with a stick lift. It's off the side of the net. Move it. Move it. Move it. Oh, my God. This unpredictable bounces. And there it is on the wing. Camilleri. Dump in attempt. Walked down by Boyle. Getting back after it on the forecheck, though. Boyle on his wing finds Pavelski, who, of course, will just send it in. I think the Sharks, they will elect to change there. Oh, man, I almost set Callahan up with a suicide pass. Glenncross trying to work with Callahan there. I was going to drop it back to Callahan there with Glenncross, but it just didn't get through. That's a dump in on the net. We got to clean those rebounds up. Thank God we were in the right position. Glenncross off the indirect. The pull up at the blue line. Everyone's changing? I believe they are. We'll just send it in. And there, nice play. Nice play. Oh, we had Hudler. We had Hudler. He just missed it. Get there, Weidman. Help your defense partner out. We take a good piece of Marlowe. That's who we got a piece of there. Tie him up. Yeah, tie him up. Tie him up again. Weird deflection off the pads of Mrazek. They've been trying to get to that second chance opportunity off of the rebound. We send it in on their netminder, and we will not snow Niemi. I was expecting a snow shower for him, but Berchi was very kind. Don't push Berchi. He was very kind. He didn't snow your goaltender. Fourth line. Come on, fourth line. Get it done. Boyle. We win the face-off. Down low, hard. Hard rim, and of course, close, not exactly in ideal positioning. Give and go play. Oh, Summers. Oh, Butler. Just shoot. Just shoot. Deflection down. Okay. Now, Nystrom's doing a nice job covering for the defenseman, and he's going to have to play like a defenseman here. On the retrieval. Oh, we had a hard time with that. Butler gets involved. He's wrapping up Shepard up to Klo. Klo is having a hard time skating right here. Protects the puck. Waits. Go hard to the net, Stahlberg. I don't know why he doesn't just do a straight beeline for the net there for that one timing play. Made that more awkward than it should have been. Rimmed off the glass. It is not out of play in a delay of game. That was dangerous, of course. They will dump in. They will not dump in for now. They're trying to just buy as much time as they can to find it. Yes, Pouliot go in transition. Up and over Deke, but he nudged a bit before he could actually complete the deke. We needed another power play. We've had one power play in the whole game, I think. Up to Backlund. Could just chip that in. Backlund stops. Well, Pouliot was right there, but he missed the pass. As has been the case all night, we missed another pass. There it in. Would have been onside with that. Dangerous drop for the defenseman there. Back on the spin. Power move toward the net. Trying to get a shot from an odd angle. And now Tyler Kennedy skates it the other way. Defenseman is coming back on the back check from behind the play. Oh, that deflected to McCarthy. Jones just gets it out over the blue line. Flames still trying to survive this one. For now, crucial, tight game. Late in game number 4. We need a goal. We need a savior that is not Peter Mrazek right now. We need someone on the offensive side of the puck. Mrazek can't score goals for this team. Oh my God, what are we doing on the breakout? But, Jones, our passing has been awful in this game. I don't know what happened to the pass accuracy, but we're nowhere near accurate enough to make plays. Even a simple breakout play like that isn't happening right now. And a right place at the right time with Glenn Cross, headman. And again, icing it with an easy headman pass. Why? Where's the passing accuracy at? Holy crap, bro. And we lose? No, we win the face-off. Technically. Go, Callahan. Skate, 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 skate. Power move to the net. Callahan, whoa! Scores! Coast to coast. Ryan Callahan. Power move, puck protection, puck shield to the net, and he goes past the glove hand, 5-hole, I'm not sure what. Yeah, it looked like it was over the glove, or just over the pad under the glove. I'm not even sure, but it's given us a late period lead. Is this a Flames team of destiny? We got to lock it down. Lock it down now. Lock it down. No aggressive forechecking. Lock this game down. Absolutely. Dump it in. Ready to go in the game? I do believe dumping it in. That's the MO right now, guys. 3 to go in the game. Coming back on the back check. Get to that. Get to that. Get to that. What a play. Trying to block it down. Camilleri. Puck shield. Stick lifted out of his hand. No slash. Get the stick back. The stick is way important. Got to have that stick in your hands. All right. They're retreating. They're giving us time. And we hit a pass. Wow, for once we hit a pass. It was a stretch pass that we hit there. Berchi trying to shake Burns. And we actually helped the Sharks breakout. Still dealing with a little post-nasal drip doing this commentary, by the way. So it's been an adventure for me on that front. Where's Yemelin going? He did a little ring around the rosy behind the net. That one is shoveled wide. Giordano, rather. He chops at it. It was a brilliant play. It's led to Berchi over for Jones, deflected by a Shark stick. So that really helped San Jose out. But helping us out now is Jones. Puck shield into the net. Backhand roof job into the corner. And that is the goal support that should guarantee victory. Jones, how did he elevate that on the backhand so well with such power? What finesse. Number 58 seals the game for the Flames. Unless the Sharks have 2 quick ones in them, this should be the victory right here. And if we can, with less than 60, sub 60 to go in the game, we've clawed ourselves back in this series. Defended home ice nicely. Both teams have. That should be a penalty. But none was called. Looking for a teammate. Really errant mispass there. Big time. And Camilleri coming back. Girardi trying to shake the move there. Girardi. Slapper. Blocker saved. Now we're just going to throw it back on the net. Might as well just keep tossing everything on the net. Back to the point. A dangerous pass. And we have given Pavelski permission to take the puck all the way down the ice. Not quite a breakaway. Shoots it. It's deflected in front. Play for Mrazek now. Play for your goalie. He's done the job. He's done the work. Giordano. Pavelski. It went wide. Fans are on their feet, waving the towels aggressively over their heads. Don't lose that man on the back door in coverage. Is there a net empty? Is there a net empty for the Flames? Yes, there is. And that is victory for Calgary, guaranteed. Empty net goal, as if there was ever any doubt about this one now, the way we played those last 3 minutes. Well, we came back home. in the Saddle Dome, and we meant business. And we are going back to San Jose with a, basically it becomes a best of 3 with a 2-2 series tie. This series becomes a best of 3 now. So first team from here on in, first team to win 2 games takes the series. This could go to 7. It's been an exciting one. We'll just dump it in to end the game. It's a weak dump in. And that is the game right there. Well, Calgary, we showed up for you guys on home ice, and you got to enjoy some wonderful hockey in the Saddle Dome. The offense showed up in great number, and so did Peter Mrazek, having the best games of the series at home. 2 of the best games of this series. I mean, he played a great game as well in Game 2, as we just dropped it in overtime. But, I mean, it's been right there for us. We had to work for this one a little bit more than we did in Game 3. That was a nifty backhander. Still can't believe that went in, as he shot back against the grain. And this is the game winner. Callahan finds a way on basically a breakaway.